Knits podcast. This is a podcast about knitting. Today I have crocheting, and it's always about all of the yarny goodness that I love. Today is Monday, August 7th, and I'm coming to you from Nebraska. Welcome to all returning viewers and subscribers. I'm so glad you're here, and a big welcome and hello to anyone who's new. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like what you see, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. All right, so you can find me other places besides YouTube, Instagram and Ravelry as cbcraftygirl. And for this podcast, we do have a group on Ravelry, and currently we have 3 make-alongs going on, which is kind of a lot, but that's okay. I haven't been the best about participating, but it's okay. You guys are doing great. So we're just going to briefly highlight all of those. And I'm going to share a couple of projects from each of those make-alongs. If you would like to join along, links can be found down below. And I did have someone reach out to me last time that one of my links wasn't working, or maybe a couple of them weren't working. So if you ever find that something's not working, or if you have a question, please let me know. You can always message me on Instagram or message me on Ravelry, and I'll try to do my best to help you out. So the make-alongs that are going on, we have 2 that are for the entirety of 2023. One is a Love Your Stash Mal. So using yarn or using items that were purchased prior to 2023, but you can also mix in new yarns to complete a project. Or these could be patterns that you had in your Ravelry library or your physical books prior to 2023. So again, year-long make-along, and I'm just going to highlight two objects or 2 knits from the finished object group. So the first one is Mystery Sewer, and it's a pair of socks. This was from Mystery Sewer is Sandy, and these were the Stephen West Mystery Sock Knit Along. So I think these turned out really great. And I believe they were also posted in the Christmas thread, so they might be a Christmas gift for someone too. So those are really fun. And then the second is a pair of socks by Mima Knits. And these look like reindeer socks. And these are in the Love Your Stash thread by Robin. Robin, you could also post those in the Merry Makealong because that's very appropriate. And I'll be talking about that in a moment. So some really great socks in there and lots of fun finished objects. So if you ever are wondering what people are up to, go check that thread out. We also have a blanket make-along going on this year. So it could be working on blankets that were, started previous to this year. Some of us have blanket whips that have been around for many, many years. So working on blankets, starting and finishing blankets, baby blankets, go fairly fast. You guys are doing great. I have a couple that I would like to share. The first blanket is by Ravelry user LME Cole, C-O-L-L, and that's Linda, and that is a really neat blanket. And then the other one is by DML Knits. No username or no name on Ravelry, but a really, really cool blanket. So you guys are doing great. And I need to get in gear, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. I should say, as far as blanket plans, I would like to work on that one that Jeff is my husband, that his grandma started, many years ago. If I could get that one done, because it's really got a lot of work into it. Maybe I'll pull that out next episode. If I could get some work into that this fall and finish it for Christmas, that would be so great. We will see. And then we have the final make-along is the Merry Makealong, and that is a Christmas make-along which started in July 1st and goes through the end of this month. And this is to make anything Christmassy. It could be using Christmas yarn. It could be, you know, making Christmas gifts for people, anything like that. So I'm going to highlight a couple, and they were a couple finished objects, and they were made by the same person, and she's got several posts in this this Merry Makealong thread, and they are really fun. So I would encourage you to go check that out. The Ravelry username is Crafting in TX, so Texas, and that's Kelly. And the first one is a Christmas tree skirt. Isn't that cool? I just think that is so neat. Wow, that is definitely a labor of love. Yeah, I really like that. And then the second is this cute little Christmas minion. And she has several minions in that thread. So if you'd like to go check those out, those are really fun. So keep going on your Christmas makes. We've got till the end of August. I will share what I'm working on in a bit. All right, let's see. No knitwear to wear today. It's kind of too warm. Even though the temperatures have cooled a little bit, I'm still warm, so no knitwear, but that's okay. I have 3 finished objects to share with you today. And 2 are new cast-ons that you did not see previously. So I will share something first that you have seen before. These are a finished pair of socks for my daughter-in-law Kelsey for Christmas. The yarn is by Night Owl Fibers in one of her friends collections colorway, and this was We Were on a Break. And I really love how they knit up. I threw in a contrasting color from a mini skein for the heel. I don't know where that yarn was from, but I thought it went really well. So I am very happy with this finished pair of socks, and it feels really good to have another gift done. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to say about those. Just really excited and really enjoy working with the self-striping yarn and Night Owl Fibers yarn. And if you watched my self-striping yarn tour, you know that I have a bit of Night Owl Fibers yarn. So glad to have knit this pair up. All right, my next 2 objects, I just needed something quick. I felt like I was getting a little bogged down in one of my sweater whips, and I have a couple of socks, you know, sock things that I was working on, well, finishing that pair that I just did, and the scarf that I'm working on. So I thought I need a couple of quick fixes, quick projects. So the first that I have is this basket. And it's got a really cute tag on there. I hope you can see that. And I'm gonna put some yarn in, actually the matching yarn that I used for it. So this is a pattern called Gather, and there are 3 different basket sizes, small, medium, and large. This is the medium size. I bought this as a kit from Heidi and Lana, and I'm using their yarn. So this is a DK weight yarn held double for both, and it comes with enough yarn to make 2 bowls. You can make either 2 medium or 1 large and 1 small. I think I might, I haven't decided yet. I wanted the medium size in this color, and I might make a small just to fit in there because that would be cute. Or I could make another medium and gift it. We will see. This was very quick. I think this was finished in 2 days and not working only on this. The beginning was a little fiddly, you know, casting on the little, the beginning at the bottom of the bowl, but once it got through a couple rounds, it was just fine. And the tag you could order with the kit. I just think that makes it kind of fun. So, so I have enough to make another basket, so I will be doing that at some time. And then I have another kit with a cream colored yarn and a golden mustard color yarn that I probably will make the large and the small in that, and just have a set of bowls. I have my Hoosier cabinet up in our living room. If you remember from last Christmas, if you've been here with me, that's in our living room now. And I just think the bowls would look so cute on there, either, you know, separate or kind of stacked together. And maybe make another medium one and just have on my table by the couch to keep, you know, yarn or knitting project in. So that, again, the pattern is on Ravelry. It's Gather, and it's by Margaret of Heidi and Lana. So yeah, I really like that. So that was a fun, quick project. And then my next is a crochet project. So it is this cute little hanging plant. The idea is you could hang this in your car on your rear view mirror, although it might be a little bulky for that. And they did note that some states might not allow that, but let me show that. I just think that is so cute. This took just a couple days too. Again, well, I gotta think about that. I think I crocheted, so this is crochet. I think I crocheted all of the parts in one day, and then I put pieces together on another day. So this pattern is called Hanging Car Plant, and it actually has three different patterns. So I'm going to insert a picture here, and I do want to make the other ones as well. So I did pick up some yarn from Hobby Lobby and Joanne to make these. I thought this would be cute to give to my daughter Jenna as she's going to go off to college, just to have a little green either in her room or in her car, and she really likes it. So I'm going to make one more, so maybe one for her and one for her roommate. I think I would like to make the one that you saw with the fern in it, or the fern type leaves. But this is really fun. I will say, let's see, basket, totally easy. There's soil inside, which was very easy. These things, while I knew how to make them, but they're a little hard on the hands because you're making all of those baubles. Yeah, so I think baubles are challenging, whether they be knit or crochet, and this mainly just for hand and finger fatigue, but it turned out really, really cute. Definitely not a beginner crochet pattern. It assumes that you know how to work in the round and increase without really explaining how to do that. Yeah, so I think, yeah, definitely not a beginner pattern. Unless you like a good challenge, but I've been crocheting for a long time, so it was definitely okay. Just the baubles were a little crazy. I did not say who that pattern was by. Hanging Car Plant by Samantha Meter. It was fun doing a crochet project, and I've said that so many times before. You know, I mainly knit, but then when I throw a crochet project in there, it is so fun just to have that break and do something different. So I am looking forward to crocheting the next one. If I didn't say that, the bowl that I made, that is knit, and hopefully you saw that. But enjoyed the crochet project. Definitely enjoyed those smaller term, quick gratification projects. I think we need those. Right now I feel a little bit bogged down and weighed down mentally by things that I want to still get done this year. Christmas commitments, self-imposed, some birthday gifts, again, self-imposed. So we will see what gets done. But when people, you know, strongly suggest that, oh, I'd like a pair of socks. I've had a couple people, not you, Mom, hi, if you're watching, a couple other people, oh, I'd like a pair of socks. So then it's like, yeah, I should do that. So there will be some more gift knitting coming up. But let me share my works in progress for today. This is another pair of Christmas socks. This is sock number 2. I did share the first sock on the last episode, and I had not started sock 2. So since the last episode, I have started and got through. I am just about done with the gusset decreases. So that's just, yeah, that round part. I think my mom asked, you know, what's the gusset? So it's, you know, this area, this area in here. So again, I think just 1 or 2 more decrease rounds, and then I'll be knitting down the foot, which takes a longer time because it's for a man's foot. But it will be, you know, just in that easy spot of just knitting and picking it up and, you know, knitting round and round on that. So, you know, I've had this out with me, and people really seem to like this yarn a lot. The color is really nice, and I think it's a good, I wasn't sure at first that it was a good masculine color, but I really do think it is. I really am enjoying that. The yarn is Zitron Trekking XXL, and the color number is 478. This came from my friend Joanne's yarn shop. I did not purchase it. I got it, if you remember, I don't know if it was last year or a couple of years ago, I'm losing track of time. A man brought over his wife's, all of her knitting and yarn, and this was something that she had gotten from our friend Joanne's shop. So really happy to have this and use this, and getting really close to having another finished sock for Christmas. And of course, you know, excited if I get this done by August, which it's definitely my goal to get this done by the end of August. That will be another sock for summer sock camp. So I think it'll just be, this will be my 5th pair, which isn't a whole lot, but for me it is. I feel like I do feel like I'm a slow knitter, and I'm not just solely working on the socks, I'm working on other projects. So I think that's okay. I think I'd go nuts if it was just sock knitting. I have to have those other things. Those other things too. So let me know, are you continuing to work on socks, and are you working on Christmas gifts, or do you just no Christmas knits? That's okay too. That's all right too. All right, that is my only sock whip that I have worked on over the last couple of weeks. I do still have one outstanding sock whip, which I showed the last time, which is the pink sock with the beautiful pink yarn that my friend Candy gave me. So I will get back to that. It just might take a while, as gift knitting has definitely taken a priority, but I should make time for those pink socks. They're so beautiful. My next work in progress is this scarf, which I showed last time. This is for Jeff's uncle for Christmas. Last time I had that much done. I don't know if I'm gonna put it all in the frame. And so I have almost doubled in length. So there, yeah, so if I hold it doubled, that's where it's at. I'm trying to figure out, you know, what is a good length for a man's scarf. And so I did some looking online. It's kind of varies. I think I'm going to go for 72 inches, maybe 80, just so he can wrap it snug around maybe 80 is too long. Definitely 72 though, I would think. And I'm not too far off, I would bet. So this goes really fast. I do watch TV while I'm doing it. It is a free pattern. I should say what it is. It's the Irish Hiking Scarf. Who's that by? Adrian Basilia. And lots of people have made this pattern. And it's a good pattern. The cable is really simple. If you have not cabled before, I would definitely suggest this pattern because it's very, very simple. The cable is you only have to do the cable process every 8 rounds, so that's not bad at all. The yarn that I'm using feels really nice. It's Barocco Vintage, color number 5146. Hopefully it's showing up. It's such a pretty blue. So I feel like I've been making really good progress on that. So I definitely would like to get this done this month. And hopefully by the next time I podcast, I will have the scarf done and the sock done, or the pair of socks done. Jeff socks for sure. All right, my last work in progress is my sweater. I shared last time that I had started it. This is the Luminous Summer Tee by Mini Me Knit Design. The yarn that I'm using is Juniper Moon Farm Zoe in the color Sloop, and it's a cotton linen blend classified as DK. Here is my sweater. So this marker is only notating the front of the sweater. So I definitely have made a lot of progress because I was probably not further than that last time. So I have made a lot of progress. I have split for the sleeves. I will say, let's see, after the sleeve divide, you do, there's some short rows. So, you know, generally in a sweater, I have done short rows, you know, closer to the beginning part of the yoke. But these occurred after the sleeve divide. And it was a different kind of, short row technique than I was used to. And I don't really like how it turned out. It was a yarn over technique. I followed Andrea Mowry's tutorial. I thought it was very good. I thought I was doing good, but then when I went to knit the stitches back together, there's definitely some funky holes in there. That one is really bad. So I got it, you know, I got a big thread back there. So I'm gonna have to do some surgery. This is on the back of the sweater, so, but I still don't want it to look like that. I'm trying to see the other side too, if you can see right there. So not the neatest, but I wanted to try those short rows. That was what was recommended in the pattern. But like I said, I will go back. I haven't decided if I probably will do a little surgery before I block the whole thing. But other than, and I will say, so the short rows, they bugged me just because I don't like the way they turned out. It was also a little unclear because your beginning of round changed to under an arm. And so you really didn't know front or back of the sweater, but it does say that you are you know, you're raising the back of the sweater, so your front is lower. So the short rows definitely are in the back, but that part of the pattern was just, to me, that wasn't really clear. And it just, the beginning of round being under your arm, that was really different too. So, but now I think I'm okay, except for I will have to go back and do those, you know, do some sweater surgery. And my friend Lois, who is one of my in-person real life knitting friends, hi Lois, you know, she made a sweater out of this yarn, and she said it blocks out really nice. So I am looking forward to blocking this and seeing what that looks like. I really am happy with how it looks, other than those little holes. It feels really nice. And now I'm in the spot where I'm going to be knitting round and round and round and round for a while. I am on my third ball. I just started my third ball of yarn, and I have 2 more. So is that right? I think so. So I should have plenty of yarn. The sleeves are short sleeves, so there's not very much finishing work at all on the sleeves. So I really would like to have this done by the end of August too. I am enjoying reading a book, actually a physical book, while I knit on this. So it's a big book, so it's propped open on my lap, and I'm just going round and round and round and round. And I should have thought to say what book I'm reading. So it's a book 1 and a book 2. The author is Francine Rivers, and I think it's A Mother's Hope, I believe, was the first one, and I'm on the second one, which I don't remember. I just started that one. But very, very good book. So I would definitely recommend that. I had heard of Francine Rivers. I don't think I have read anything by her before, but it turned out to be a really, really good book. So book reading and knitting, that is great. So those are my works in progress, my active works in progress. I definitely need to get back to my Carla's Garden shawl. That's been put on the back burner a bit too right now. I guess because it's not shawl weather, and I think, you know, with the knit tee, I can be wearing that, you know, when I finish it. That's my hope. That's my hope. So just a little bit about some upcoming projects. I was gifted the Betangled Shawlette pattern for my birthday. I don't know if I shared that last time, shared the pattern, but it's Betangled Shawlette by Jennifer Weissman. And my friend Lois and I are going to make it together at some point. And so we both went and got some yarn. I'm going to share it. I have 3 skeins of this, and this is a really different color for me, isn't it? I don't know. This is Rowan Felted Tweed. Color, I don't know what I would say. There's a number 216, so I guess I would say it's number 216. Yep, I don't have a color name on there, so just 216. But I have 3 of these to make that Betangled Shawlette. So that looks like a really fun, wearable little shawlette, which is gonna, yeah, I'm really excited about that. So Lois, you got to let me know when we're gonna start. I know I have a lot of projects, don't I, though? You probably do too. The other project that I'm very interested in doing sometime soon is the Sand Dunes project bag. I'm just sorry, leaning off screen. I've just been looking at market bags and different things, and this one really caught my eye. So Sand Dunes project bag is by Simply Bound, who is Stephanie Anderson, and I found this yarn. This is Barocco Pima cotton. It is, let's see, it's a worsted weight. It is really, really nice and soft. So I kind of would like to work on that. It says project bag, but it definitely looks like it gets a little stretchier. So I don't know that I would use it for project bag. Maybe I would. or I guess I could take it to the grocery store, to the market, who knows? But that is definitely a project I would like to work on too. Like I said, I have several socks that I need to be working on for either upcoming birthdays or Christmas. I might have to wait till for Christmas, we'll see. Yeah, so some socks. I have a shawl I would like to make for someone in our family who lost their husband. So I forgot to bring that yarn in here, but it was just a yarn kit from Hirschner's, and it looks like a nice size shawl to wrap up in. So I would like to do that still within the next couple of months. Yeah, so and then of course I have some sweaters that I would like to knit too. But those are just probably gonna have to wait. We will see. I just have so many projects that I want to do, and you know, summer is coming to an end now, and I'm gonna have to go back to work. I start work 2 weeks from today, so it will be good to get back into that routine, but I will definitely miss that extra extra knitting time. I guess just a little bit of chatter. These summer weeks are just tumbling by. They are going so fast. Jeff has been helping our son Aaron do some painting in his house. We are getting ready to send our daughter Jenna off to college. We actually take her next Monday, move in at 8 a.m. So, yep, trying to get her all ready with that. We are going to go see Hamilton in Lincoln on Sunday night, so right before Jenna goes to school. Jenna and I had seen it last year, and she thought it would be fun for Dad to come too. So Jeff and I treated ourselves for our birthdays. That's what we decided to do. Rather than buying each other gifts, we would buy our tickets for Hamilton. So his birthday was just last week. So we are going to go see Hamilton on Sunday night, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that again. I guess with that is all. If you stayed with me this whole time, I would appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel to keep it growing, participate in the make-alongs if you would like to. I would absolutely love that. Please comment down below. Thank you so much for all of you who comment. I love hearing from all of you, hearing what you're working on. Do you have upcoming fall plans for knitting? Are you still finishing some things up this summer? I'd love to hear what you're doing. So with that, I hope you are all doing well. I hope you have had a good couple of weeks with your making, and I will see you again really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.